Sup guys, welcome back to another video. It's my pleasure to bring you the 75th ranked NFL player for the year of 2023, as voted by his peers, TREY Hendrickson, defensive end for the Bengals. I'm not going to say that I really know too much about him. The only time I've seen him is on fantasy football last year. I feel like I may have picked... No, I wouldn't have. No, I'm thinking of a tight end. I'm thinking of the Bengals tight end, which is indeed not TREY Hendrickson. Either way, first things first, let's look at his stats. Hawkinson? Was it Hock? Maybe. Either way. TREY Hendrickson. It is a face that I recognize. I'm not going to lie. Cincinnati Bengals, born December 5th, 1994. He's 28 years of age. Played college at Florida Atlantic. Got picked up by the Saints in the third round of the 2017 draft with the 103rd pick overall. Played at the Saints for 4 years. I'm assuming signed his second deal with the Cincinnati Bengals and has made a Pro Bowl each of the 2 years that he's been there. He's played 76 career games, 15 last year. 3 passes deflected, 3 forced fumbles, this is last year, 8 sacks, 32 combined tackles, 22 solo, 10 assisted, 6 tackles for loss, 24 QB hits. So he was pretty much everywhere. As a defensive end, he's a big fella, 6'4", 270 pounds, and runs a 4.65 40-yard dash with a broad jump of over 10 feet, 33.5 inches in the vertical, and times in the shuttle and 3-cone drill that... You might well write home about. TREY Hendrickson, let's get into it.
We played with TREY for 5 years. He's just really intense, man. He's more of a trash talker than you guys would ever imagine.
So strong.
And he's pretty good at it. So he get under guys' skin, and then he beats you. And then you're going to hear him again. So TREY's a problem, man. He's low-key crazy.
You know what, guys? That's the way to do it. You don't want to just beat someone just without saying anything beforehand. If you can talk the talk and then walk the walk, oh, it's that much sweeter.
Very, very sneaky good. He doesn't seem like he's moving as fast as he is, but he is. And he's real swift and with his hands. He lulls you to sleep and then he attacks like a ninja.
TREY Hendrickson led the Bengals with 8 sacks and 3 forced fumbles in 2022.
TREY Hendrickson!
Jeez, he had a field day getting sacks on all sorts of opponents.
He's just relentless.
And a tackle for a big loss by TREY Hendrickson.
You know, he's really unique. There's nobody that really looks like him out there. He's not like super big or anything like that, but he just finds a way to get to the quarterback, and he's got a good rush package. He can do a lot of things. He's a special player.
Here comes the rush. They got him.
See, and I mean, that just hits home, right? He's not super big, but he is 6'4" and 270 pounds.
TREY's probably one of the most simple and efficient pass rushers in the league. And I mean that with a lot of respect. He knows his game. He knows his strengths.
Wow.
He's very productive.
Flacco, hit by Hendrickson. Flacco got hammered.
He sacked the ball right out of Flacco's hand. I mean, TREY Hendrickson knows what he's doing. They can't handle us in pass blocking.
Not at all. Oh my God.
They can't.
Empty backfield. Brown's going to throw from the end zone. Hit and brought down. Throws the ball. The ball comes out. Recovered for a touchdown.
Shit, so we got 8 sacks. I've seen about 6 different teams so far.
Stripped it away.
Your worst nightmare.
So it's a sack, a forced fumble, and a touchdown.
Hendrickson gets loose as Brown is trying to step up in the pocket. Hendrickson,
Look at that. Pushes him off. Pushes a 315-pound monster. Just get off me, son. Goes for the quarterback. Ball goes flying.
Is able to get the sack.
Great job, guys.
Yeah, 58 will be happy.
He plays his game with so much passion. Like, he really is trying to leave his best imprint on every game, every snap.
And Logan Wilson combining with TREY Hendrickson to make sure he didn't get to the goal line.
Straight back to throw. TREY Hendrickson got to the arm of Andy Dalton.
So you playing somebody like that, like, you can't even, for a second, you can't waver, you can't.
Man, you know what? I used to think, why do they celebrate on like an assisted tackle? Or why do they celebrate on on pretty much everything. And the fact is that is a tick to your stat line. That is something that is going to be etched in time. No one can ever take your statistics away from you. No one can ever take them away. So one assisted tackle, who gives a shit? At least it's on your stat sheet, and it's going to be there forever. And how many thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people out there want just the opportunity to suit up just for one NFL game, let alone actually get something on their stat sheet? Just the journey just to get there, let alone actually get an assisted tackle. No wonder they celebrate everything.
He's slow for a step. Trey is on his way.
It's Hendrickson's third straight year ranking in the 70s on the top 100.
Consistent
respect for the consistent performer.
He's long, he's strong, he's got great length. He can play inside, he can play outside. Like, he can kind of do a little bit of everything. I think he fits a really, really important piece for what the Bengals do.
Go win this. Respect the Scotty big guy.
Interesting indeed. Okay, so TREY Hendrickson. All right, so the last thing we'll do is try and place TREY Hendrickson in a theoretical rugby union lineup. And at 6'4", 270 pounds, it's hard to place him in any other position than a lock. Although, running a 4.65 40-yard dash, any rugby fans out there, would you like to see him line up at centre? Would you like to see him as a heavier, probably, I'm going to say, at least 15, 20 kgs heavier version of Geordie Barrett? That's what I see him as. I'm going to place him at centre. I'm going to have, a 6 foot, maybe 6'1", 220 to 230 pound number 12. And I'm going to have TREY Hendrickson at 6'4" and 270 pounds, one position outside him, running onto the ball with the ability to tackle. He obviously likes tackling, and that'd be the most exciting thing. Putting a defensive player in a rugby team, knowing that they love tackling regardless, but let's see what they can do with the ball in hand. You know what I mean? So he'd have to be able to pass both ways. He'd have to have a fair bit of skill. But as far as getting into the nitty-gritty shit, the stuff that no one wants to do on a rugby field, wrestling in the ruck, putting in those hits, just having that aggression, just being a good team player. I feel like Hendrickson would slot in really well at number 13, and that's where I'll put him. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. And in the next one, we look at number 74 on the list, Garrett Wilson, wide receiver for the Jets. I don't think I've seen him on the list over the last 6 years. He may even be a rookie. We've seen a fair few rookies on this list so far, and that is it's amazing to see. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.